Oh my goodness. I mean, I know most members of the media aren't that bright. No, really, they're not. And I'm sorry to be the one saying it. Most of them really are not that bright. I sometimes am sort of shocked by their stupidity, and I try to occasionally let you know how much smarter you are for watching this program. Anyway, you can really feel good about yourself and your choice tonight, because I want you to see this utterly awful, moronic little segment proving what we all already know. The lefties can't do math. And that's why I call it AOC math, because Lord knows, despite her whoop-de-doo degree from PU University, that's what we call it in the Northeast, that's how we refer to her alma mater, BU University anyway, she sure as heck can't add or subtract or multiply or let alone divide, and she clearly doesn't know her economic history. Otherwise, why would she say stuff like this?
Milton Keynes, a famous economist back in the day, predicted that by 2030, U.S. GDP would grow 6 to 8 times what it is.
Do we live in a moral world that allows for billionaires? Is that a moral outcome in and of itself?
No, it's not.
Isn't 10 million enough? Like, when does it stop?
Yeah, when it's too much
right?
Well, AOC math seems to have infected the brains of those over at MSNBC, or maybe it's always just been living inside there. I want you to see an anchor man, his entire team of producers, and his guest all managed to somehow not figure out what 500 million divided by the size of the U.S. population would actually be.
Somebody tweeted recently that actually with the money he spent, he could have given every American $1 million.
I've got it. Let's put it up on the screen. When I read it tonight on social media, it kind of all became clear. Bloomberg spent $500 million on ads. U.S. population, 327 million. Don't tell us if you're ahead of us on the math. He could have given each American $1 million and have had lunch money left over. It's an incredible way of putting it.
It's an incredible way of putting it. It's true. It's disturbing.
So, all right, guys, for starters, just, off the top of your head, you ought to know that 500 million divided by 327 million would be, just kind of over a dollar, right? It actually comes out to $1.53. But again, it should be somewhat intuitive. Like, they teach these things in school. 10 divided by 10. Right? 500 million divided by 500 million would get you to 1. And then, if you're dividing by 27 million, which is the population, you'd be at $1.53. Anyway, it's rather interesting that no one there on the left can do math. Joining me right now is Young Americans for Liberty's Kristin Tate. I mean, Kristin, I know they teach math differently, but Brian Williams is for sure older than me, so there's no excuse. Other than,
no, I know, it's
there's just
crazy.
not a lot going on upstairs, I guess.
Well, math has never been a strong point for liberals. After all, these are the same people who want to spend $90 trillion on free everything, including college, a Green New Deal, and government health care for everyone, including illegal immigrants. And of course, when liberals propose these things, their left-wing constituents stand up and clap like trained seals. But Trish, this Brian Williams clip, it exposes so much about the modern-day left wing. This is why liberals think billionaires can pay for everything. This is why Democrats continue to promise no tax hikes on the middle class, while also promising these trillion-dollar programs that would result in massive middle-class tax hikes. This tweet made it to air without Brian Williams or his entire production staff noticing an elementary school level arithmetic error, and that's because the tweet reflected their own bias and their own worldview.
It's amazing. It's just amazing, and you crystallize it so well. Thank you, Kristin Tate. Very, very good.
Trish.
All right, coming up, a Bill Clinton primetime pop quiz.